Jay Williams. Jay, final year for the oldest building in the NBA, but no doubt, over these decades, there's been no shortage of excitement.
Oh, when I think about Run TMC, you think about the killer crossover by Tim Hardaway, and then the sweet shooting of Chris Mullin and Mitch Richmond.
As good as it gets. The opening tip controlled by the Warriors, and we're underway in the final year at the Oracle. Curry to Thompson. Reset here. Let's see what they do. Now ready with a couple of free throws.
It's still early, so no real impact on that call. But you know that they're going to call this one tight, so you might want to keep your hands out of his pocket.
Klay Thompson has got 2 shots coming. A career 85% free throw shooter. Knocks down the first. Able to convert on both free throws. Smith into the front court. Down just a couple. Draymond Green with a piece.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
To Julius Randle. Can't miss those. The follow won't go either. Short jumper won't fall.
And you see so many players quit on the play after they were beat the first time, but not him. He stayed on his hip, he fought back, and he made the player miss the shot. That's great defense.
Off the assist.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
Curry to Green. Thompson. Short jumper off the mark. Smith with the basketball. He'll run the offense. To Gibson. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Some players are just built to absorb the contact. He pretty much dusted that defender off like that was a bug at the park.
Thompson to Curry. Here comes the screen. It's Steph for 2. Off the mark. Into the front court comes Smith. Leads a bucket. Has a chance. The shot missed by Smith. Thompson to bring it into the front court. Looking to make something happen. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
You never want to leave anything to chance when you attack the rim. You finish strong every time you head home.
Dennis Smith Jr., defended by Steph Curry. Driving right to the basket. Dennis Smith Jr. missed his first. That one goes.
And attention to detail is everything for a professional scorer like that. Actually getting it done the hard way there.
To Green. Curry to Thompson. Down to Cauley Stein. To Thompson. Knocks it down from mid-range.
That was a tough shot. The guy was in your pocket. He even contested the shot. Everything was going according to plan until then. Smith
now into the front court. Just under a minute to go in what's been a hotly contested first quarter. Taj Gibson, 2 for 2. That's what you want.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
Here comes the screen. Thompson to Green. 5 to shoot for Golden State. Thompson. No good. That's great defense.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Taj Gibson, 3 for 3. That's a perfect start. Just inside the arc, at the buzzer. First quarter's complete. The Knicks have the lead. One quarter in the books. This has the potential to be a good one.
Yeah, both teams have came out. They played with great energy, and they've also done an excellent job of establishing their own tempo. They have to make sure they have to push through that and do more of that in the second quarter.
To Dennis Smith Jr. Kevin Knox to Dennis Smith Jr. Short jumper won't go down. Curry to bring it up. 10-6 our score. That's no good. Ellington here against Steph. And he's fouled. Very close. Free throws coming up.
Aggressive play there, but you can't fault the defender for being up in the shooter. You need to contest shots, each and every one of them.
First one goes down. And he makes them both. Curry into the front court. 12-6 our score. Russell to Curry. Warriors with 4 to shoot. Thompson. That's off the side of the rim, short.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Can't connect.
And this is where you know you have the offense right where you want them. Every possession, all you see them doing is complaining to the ref, complaining to each other. You're making the game uncomfortable. That's the mark of a good defense.
Russell to Curry. They've slowed down the pace. Now 3 on the shot clock. D'Angelo Russell. So the first points for him in this first half, and he knocks it down for 3.
Yeah, they really need him to get going. Really surprised that none of his teammates have been talking to him. This is when he needs him the most. They have to uplift him, help him continue to be confident on the court.
Lets it fly from beyond the arc. That one off the mark. It's no good. Thompson to bring it into the front court. Down 3. To Russell. Thompson. Five to shoot for Golden State. To Russell. Thompson. That's good D. Shot no good.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Taj Gibson. Now the defense has to adjust. He's 4 for 4 to start this one.
Old school equals high percentage.
Curry with the ball. To Russell. Down for Curry. Tough make through traffic. He has an uncanny approach to the game.
And did you see that? His eyes are his deadliest weapon. When he steps over half court, when he looks at the rim, that naturally throws the defender off. It makes the defender lean just a little bit. And just that millisecond of you wondering what he's going to do, splash is enough for him to exploit it.
Russell into the front court. Down 5. To Curry. Russell. Off the iron. No good.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
Smith. Knicks with 4 to shoot. Doesn't have the touch. No good. That's it. First half has come to an end. The Knicks have the lead.
Thanks, fellas. Jalen here with your halftime report. The Knicks entered the locker room at halftime with a significant lead. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. These are the guys getting buckets for the New York Knicks. The Warriors may be in the building, but they did not show up for this game. At this point, it's all about pride and mental toughness. A comeback is not impossible, but it's also not likely. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Golden State Warriors.
Game track. Field goals.
The Golden State Warriors definitely wouldn't mind having their opponent's field goal percentage. Unlike them, it's been 4 shots and poor effort. It was not a great half. The shooting was certainly worst in the opening quarter.
Player of the half.
Gibson was lighting up the scoreboard in the first half, and I'm not sure the defense will be able to figure out what it'll take to slow him down. He looks like he's in a zone.
Who was cold?
Klay Thompson was unable to find his shot through the first 2 quarters. He's forcing the issue from 3, and it's holding him back from being more productive on the offensive end. Here we go with the top plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
All right, back to the second half. I'll see you after the game.
Smith with it up top. Up 5. Nothing going here on that drive. Smith. Terrific vision. Taj Gibson above the rim.
I see the easy dunk, but what I don't see is energy. Scream, do something. Get yourself emotionally involved in the game.
Russell. Five seconds to shoot. To Thompson. Missed it. He always has the green light, but the defense was ready.
I love when I see a good contest. You're crowding the player's landing space, which naturally makes him worrisome about turning the ankle on that landing.
It's Golden State basketball. Klay Thompson here against Taj Gibson. Gets it to go. Didn't have many choices there. Lets it fly.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Smith to Kevin Knox. Smith now. Rebounded by Russell. Here's Curry with it up top. The deficit now up to 5. Steph Curry. Quiet night, but 2 for 3 in the contest right now. His instincts are unnatural, but what makes him so good given the work he's put in?
The special thing about Stephen Curry is that his entire life he has practiced great habits. A lot of players practice and get up shots, but they don't practice the right habits, and that comes with the lineage. His father, Dale Curry, making sure that he puts in the time and effort, but the proper skill with the time and the effort.
Curry into the front court. 5-point game. To Russell. Curry to Russell. Screen coming. Warriors with 4 to shoot. Russell to Curry. 4-3. Now that's a contest.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
And the rebound taken by Golden State. Dennis Smith Jr. defended by Steph Curry. Short jumper stays out. On the follow. Way to stay with it.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
To Julius Randle. Nothing going here on that drive. Smith. New York with 4 to shoot. Shot by Smith off the mark. Thompson to Curry from long range. And Stephen Curry, the fastest release in the NBA, hits the 3.
It's all about creating space with the dribble. Once you have that gap, you can beat somebody in a variety of ways. He chose a dagger with the 3.
To Dennis Smith Jr. Deep 2 there, won't go. To Thompson. Has a look. Wide open look, won't go. Trying to cash in. Smith shot, no good. Late heave to beat the buzzer. There's the buzzer. 3 quarters complete. No separation so far. It's all even. The Warriors with the basketball to begin the 4th quarter, and they made a heck of a run to get back in this game. And here we are, all tied up.
And Ed, just because the game is happening at 1,000 miles per hour doesn't mean that the team participating in it needs to play at 1,000 miles per hour. They are way more composed in the 3rd quarter.
Smith into the front court. His guys find themselves trailing by a bucket. To Kevin Knox. Smith. Down to 5 on the 24 to Dennis Smith Jr. Has a chance. Smith with a shot. It won't fall. Curry with the basketball. Lead is 2. Here comes the screen. Steph Curry. 4 out of 7.
Curry, obviously the greatest shooter we've ever seen. Yeah, I said it. But he's so good at driving and using his body to shield off the contact.
Smith to Taj Gibson. Smith to Kevin Knox. Here comes the screen. Dennis Smith Jr. And he can't get it to go down. It's no good. Lazy pass there, and it's intercepted. the putback slam.
Woo, that's nasty right there.
Thompson to Curry. Russell picked up by Gibson. Cauley Stein powers it through.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
New York Knicks basketball to Julius Randle. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
That might have been a little bit easier than expected there, considering the score.
Russell with it up top. 2-point advantage. To Curry. Five to shoot for Golden State. Curry shakes free and hits.
Well, the defense has been good, but the shot-making ability has been better. And sometimes for NBA players at this level, the more you're in their face, the more it helps them center their focus on the target, which is making the shot. I know it sounds weird, but trust me, it's a real thing.
Here comes the screen. Knicks with 4 to shoot. Fires the three. That's how you defend.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Curry. The Knicks secure the rebound. Smith with the basketball. Looking to make something happen. And watch him do the rest. Slam dunk.
Look at that, calm under pressure. You see a lot of guys rush those. Nice extra move there.
It's Steph at the controls. Sizing up the defense. Steph Curry, guarded by Taj Gibson. Down low, Cauley Stein. 24-second violation. The jumper's off the mark. Here comes the intentional foul, but they did have one to give, so no free throws yet. They'll shoot after the next foul.
Smart play. You have fouls to use. Good way to manage the clock without burning the timeout.
We get a whistle and a foul with 1 second to go. It's not in the bag yet, but it would take a real meltdown for this to slip away.
Too close to call right now. We're in clock management mode. That was a good play.
First one, count it. So he hits the first, misses the second. It's the Warriors who get the victory as they win this one by 4. For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen saying so long for now. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
Hey everyone, it's Jalen Rose, and it's time for the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Warriors took this down to the wire before getting the win. The statistic that seemed to stand out in 3D is their assists. So many of their points were made possible by their team chemistry, and it was great to see. The Knicks finished on the losing end of a close score. The way they shot the ball was outstanding, but even still, it wasn't enough to get the result they wanted. More often than not, you're going to win games when you shoot the ball as well as they did here today. Check out the leading scores for the New York Knicks.
Game track. Field goals.
Neither of these teams were able to make much of an impact on defense. As you can see here, they were each pretty successful with some efficient scoring.
Player of the game.
Willie Cauley-Stein did not shy away from contact in this game. He did the dirty work, getting plenty of rebounds to help his team get the win.
Who was cold?
What can you say about a guy like this? Except that he fits the title of this segment. He was definitely cold in this game. We got our top 3 plays for you. Check them out.
Number 2. Number 1.
On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose. We look forward to seeing you again next time.